other offers.
It's been very stress-free.
Have any problems? That must be pretty top tier. Right?
Oh, welcome to another episode of At the Closing Table. I'm here with my clients Scott and Shona. Buying your first home today. How are you guys feeling?
Pretty excited.
Feeling great. A little sweaty.
Yeah, definitely sweaty.
Scott, I want to hear from your point of view. If you can recap this whole journey.
Yeah, I mean, we've been looking for a while. Was it like a year and a half now in the process?
Yeah, thereabouts.
Market's been a bit of a roller coaster, but you guys have been great. We got into a quick condensed closing, went really smoothly. Looking forward to grabbing the keys later today.
Awesome. Shona, any tips for a first-time home buyer now having gone through it yourself?
Go in with an open mind about what kind of things that is going to be realistic for what you're going to get for what money you have.
Yeah, no, I would totally agree. I think you guys were really open-minded. I mean, we saw a lot of things, right?
Yeah.
From like complete, almost like tear downs to like completely remodeled and then everything in between. And I would say that most buyers now are always looking for the completely remodeled, completely finished product. And I love that you guys were open-minded to getting something that you guys could put that sweat equity in, kind of dictate the market yourself, right? If you buy on the top of the market, you're kind of at the mercy of what's going to happen. But if you guys build in that equity by yourselves, you guys can kind of control a little bit more, right? Would you agree with that?
Yeah, my first job out of college was demolition, so I've got some tools that help the decision. Along the way, we got a dog who turned out to be kind of a jerk, so she needs a fence. So we went from condos to yards. Things change and just flow with it.
Yeah, we were kind of just focused on getting a feel for each property as we went in, and then take a look at the whole picture in terms of the finance, what work needs doing, things like that, and just kind of willing to roll with the punches and change direction if we needed to.
I mean, not that many punches. We put offers on 2 different houses. The first one didn't even close yet, but like that's how fast we're moving on with this one. But we went into this property, had the fenced yard, had the footprint that you guys wanted, had the location, and we talked with the list agent. Some of the factors that they were really adamant about was how fast we can close and your lenders, right? They really trusted guarantee rate. So how was your journey with Sean and his team over at Guarantee Rate?
I thought it was very smooth. They were very communicative the whole time, very quick to respond to any questions we had. And I did like that everything was just really easy online, very smooth.
Yeah, they knew their stuff. I don't think I realized how fast the closing was going to be, but even with that, they made the transition process honestly fine. Haven't had any problems.
It's been very stress-free, which
Nice.
is not what you hear when you're buying a house.
Exactly, especially when you're condensing typically like a 30-day transaction into 7 days.
Yeah.
That's how fast they got it done, which is crazy.
So
and
fast.
normal byproduct of that would be stress, and to hear that it was smooth, that's awesome.
Yeah, but if your money's in an online bank, don't put it in an online bank if you don't fast process.
Or just get it out a few days earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that happens, right? We're just talking about how like that's kind of new norm now. Everyone has these online banks, and like the certified check is like tough to get. But yeah, I try to give you guys that advance notice of how this is gonna unfold, and here we are. We're good to go. Another component of getting your offer accepted was being able to get your inspection done before we put the offer in. So we utilized the pre-offer inspection with Tom and MKC. How was that process?
Really good. He definitely knew his stuff, came right in, did a really nice quick check for us. Definitely going to use his report when you look at the home repairs when we first move in. Pre-inspection process, pretty key. I think from your own words, gave us a huge leg up that we could go do that. Shows interest in the house. We know what we're getting into, and the offer is stronger, right?
Yeah, and it just really gave us confidence that we would be willing to throw a bit more money in if we needed to negotiate at the end, because we knew hopefully structurally it's pretty good. So we're like, we can afford to throw in, that extra 25, whatever it was.
Yeah, exactly. Pre-offer inspections aren't used as often as I feel like they should, but I definitely appreciate the list agent allowing us the opportunity to get in there. Another plus was that I actually worked with her on a different deal, also in Waltham, so she knew how fast we were going to work, and we were able to beat out 3 other offers, which is amazing, and still appraise to value, which is great, right? I feel like a lot of buyers that are in this market are always about like how can I get my offer accepted, Well, like I mentioned in one of the first houses that we were in, it's not about getting that accepted offer, and it's all about getting an accepted offer, but within the right price, right? And having it appraised. I can get you all your offers accepted, right?
Yeah.
Pretty easy. Just throw a shit ton of money at them. But I think that's how a real estate agent should be judged, right? How many houses can they get within the right value of the house?
Yeah.
Yeah, and throwing the pre-offer inspection at us is a really clever way of getting our offer to the front. Obviously, low education, real estate, first-time home buyer, so it's really nice that you could throw that our way and push us to the front of the pack.
And I also do like that you reiterated to try not to overspend on a house and be like, if you want to overspend, let them do it. We'll move on. We'll find something. I like that.
Right. Yeah.
Instead of you trying to push us to overspend or whatever.
And because it happens.
Yeah, and a lot of real estate agents are like that.
Yeah. The last component was DR Law representing you guys on the attorney level. How was that experience?
Yeah, it was quick, easy, painless. Highly recommend Dr. Law. They did a really good job.
Yeah, nice and easy. Online again, made everything so much easier instead of having to worry about printing, signing, sending, or going anywhere.
Awesome. Last question for you guys is, why would you recommend me?
I mean, you've been with us for a year and a half now. Quick, easy, painless. Texting us after hours whenever you need to. Even if we send a text just to update, you go, yeah, sure. Just a receipt of understanding. It's been pretty painless, lowers the stress for us.
Yeah, and just that you've always been willing to help and just right there if we need to drop you a line. It's been really great, thank you.
Yeah, and pitching the Chinati full team.
Yeah.
It's probably hard for us to even compare because being first-time home buyers, we don't know how other real estate firms would be worse or be better, but we didn't really have any problems. So that must be pretty top tier, right?
Yeah. Yeah. No, they're not. Not every deal is this
smooth.
Yeah. So I'll take it. Well, congratulations, guys.
Yeah, thank you so much
for doing this with me.
Thank you so much.